Day 12 Environment and Ecology. Question number 16. Consider the following statement with regarding the gaseous cycles. Statement 1. The majority of gaseous cycles are considered to be imperfect. Statement 2. Water cycle and carbon cycles are the example of gaseous cycles in which the reservoir is atmosphere or the hydrosphere. So, which of the statements are above are correct? So, the answer for this question is option B, 2 only. Statement 1 is incorrect because a perfect nutrient cycle is one in which the nutrients are replaced as fast as they are utilized. Most gas cycles are considered perfect, whereas sediment cycles are relatively imperfect because the nutrients get locked in sediments and are not immediately available. Let's solve the question number 17. In the grasslands, trees do not replace the grasses as a part of an ecological succession because of option A, insects and fungi, option 2, limited sunlight and scarcity of nutrients, option C, water limits and fire, option D, none of the above. So answer for this question is option C, water limits and fire. In grassland region, low rainfall and frequent fires prevents the trees from replacing the grasses. Hence, grasslands remain a climax ecosystems under such limited condition. Question number 18. Which of the following add or nitrogens to the soil? Option A. Extraction of urea by animals. Option B. Burning of coal by man. Option 3. Death of vegetation. Select the correct answer using the code below. So the answer for this question is C, 1 and 3 only. The statement 2 is incorrect because burning coal releases nitrogen oxide into a atmosphere, not directly into the soil, and thus does not add nitrogen to the soil fertility. Question number 19. Consider the following. Option 1. Decomposition of plants and animals. Option 2. Extraction of fossil fuels. Option 3. Combustion of organic material. So, how many of the above contribute to the carbon cycle on Earth? So, the answer is option C, all the above. The decomposition, extraction of the fossil fuels, and combustion of organic material all contributes to the carbon cycle by releasing the carbon to the different reservoirs. Question number 20. With reference to the nutrient cycle, consider the following statements. Statement 1. Denitrification is a process by which the nitrate is converted into the nitrogen gas N2 by bacteria. Statement 2. The carbon cycle involves the transform of carbon between the living organisms, the atmosphere, and the earth crust. So, which of the statements above are correct? So, the answer for this question is both 1 and 2 statements are correct. Question number 21. With reference to the nitrogen cycle, consider the following statements. Statement 1. Aerobic azotobacteria, azotobacter, and the ribosobium are the capable of fixing the atmospheric nitrogen into the ammonium ions. Statement 2. Nitrification is a process that converts the nitrite to nitrogen oxygen. Statement 3. Denitrification is an aerobic process which converts the ammonia to nitrate and then to nitrous. So, how many of the above statements are correct? So, the correct answer is option A, 1 only. Statement 2 is incorrect and statement 3 is incorrect. Statement 2 is incorrect because of nitrification converts the ammonia to nitrite and nitrate. Uh, nit- Nitrate and nitrate, not the nitrate, to nitrogen oxygen. Statement 3 is incorrect because denitrification is an anaerobic process converting the nitrate into the nitrogen oxygen, not an aerobic process converting the ammonia to nitrite. Question number 22. In which of the following biological chemical cycle is the weathering of rocks the main source for the release of nu- nutrients to enter the cycle? Option A, nitrogen cycle. Option B, carbon cycle. Option C, sulfur cycle. Option D, phosphorus cycle. So answer is option D, phosphorus cycle. The phosphorus cycle is a mainly sedimentary and nutrients enter the cycle primarily through the weathering of rocks. Question number 23. Consider the following statements. Statement 1. The nutrient cycling is an entry ecosystem is known as biogeochemical cycle. Statement 2. Phosphorus circulates mainly by the means of gaseous cycle. Statement 3. Water is circulated on planet Earth mainly by the solar and planetary forces. So, how many of these statements given above are correct with reference to the nutrient cycling? So, answer for this question is option B, 2 only. Statement 2 is incorrect because the phosphorus circulates mainly through the sedimentary cycle, not the gaseous cycle. Question number 24. With reference to the biogeochemical cycles, consider the following statements. Statement 1. Sulfur cycle is completely sedimentary in nature. Statement 2. Nutrients cycling is warmer temperatures is more as compared to colder temperatures. So the which of the statements given above are correct? So the answer is B, 2 only. Statement 1 is incorrect because the sulfurous cycle is not completely sedimentary. It also has a cycle gaseous components, example SO2, H2S. Statement Question number 25. With reference to the biogeo cycle or nutrient cycle, consider the following statements. Statement 1. Mining and erosion activities contribute to the phosphorus cycle. Statement 2. The biogeochemical cycle of water is responsible for weathering patterns on Earth. Statement 3. Anthropological activities act as only the source of sulfur cycle. So how many of the above statements are correct? So the answer is option B, only 2. Statement 3 is incorrect because sulfurous enters the cycle from the both the natural sources like volcanoes, decomposition, and the human activities, not only the anthropological sources. Question number 26. Which of the following statements best describes the term biodiversity? Option A. The concentration of different planet species within a particular geographic region. Statement Option B. The variety of life on Earth at all its levels, from genus to ecosystem, including the evolutionary and ecological process. Option C. The process of evaluation that leads to the formation of new species. Option D. The conservation of endangered species in various ecosystems. So we have to choose the following these four options, which is the best describes to the term biodiversity. So answer is option B. The biodiversity refers to the variety of life at all the levels, including the genus, species, ecosystems, and the process of sustaining them. Question number 27. Which of the following statements accurately describes the concept of species richness and the species evenness in ecology? Option A. Species richness refers to the even distribution of individuals among the different species, while the species evenness is a total number of individuals within a single species. Option B. Species richness is a total number of individuals in a ecosystem, while the species evenness measures the relative abundance of each species within the ecosystem. Option C. Species richness is a measure of the total number of different species in a community, while the species evenness quantifies how equally individuals are distributed among those species. Statement option D, species richness represents the degree of genetic diversity within a species, whereas the species evenness assesses genetic diversity between the species. So we have to choose which statement is accurately describe the concept of species richness and species evenness. So the correct answer is option C is correctly described. Species richness is a number of species, while the species evenness measures how evenly individuals are distributed among those species. Question number 28. Which of the following services are provided by biodiversity? First one, ecological services. Second one, biological services. Third one is socio-cultural services. So select the correct answer. So the correct answer is option D, 1, 2, 3, all are correct answer. Biodiversity provides the ecological, biological, socio-cultural services, including the ecosystem sustainability, resources, and cultural values. Question number 29. Which of the following statements best describes the homeostasis? Option A. The physiological process that helps an organism maintain a stable internal environment through the various mechanisms. Option B. The process of maintaining a constant body temperature regardless of extreme conditions. Option C. The ability of an organism to adapt to changing the external environmental conditions. Option D. The regulations of metabolic processes to eliminate the toxins from the body. So the correct option is option A. Homeostasis is the ability of the organisms to maintain a stable internal environment despite the external changes. So the question number 30. Which of the following states has become the first Indian state to launch a gross environment product index? Option A Kerala, option B Chhattisgarh, option D Uttarakhand, option D Manipur. So the correct answer is Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand became the first Indian state to launch the gross environmental product GEP, that is a GEP index measuring the ecosystem services alongside the economic growth. So in week 1 we already completed the 100 questions completed, which involving the all the subjects polity, history, geography, economy. Like this each day we solve the 15 questions. At the end we solve the current affairs of the week. So now in the week 2, which is covering today, we completed the environment and ecology, which is a 15 questions. So from tomorrow we complete the science and technology, which is a tomorrow agenda. So follow this series and stay tuned consistently, follow this each from the day one. Thank you.